I want to share with you my latest automation template on the Notion that I am actually a little bit proud of. So it took me a few weeks to put it together, and after I believe like 3 months or so, I finally released it, because as soon as I finish this one, I start to coding some trading tools, and it's like never ending cycle. So without enough yapping, I'm gonna show you my automation when it comes to this Notion. The beauty of it is all you have to do is record your trade, and the rest of it, all these things right here, will be automatically calculated, which is pretty cool in my opinion. First things first, if you want this template, for those who already got the previous Notion, they will get this one automatically. As I'm recording this video, as soon as I post it, it will be available. Everything, first link in the description. If you want to get it, all you have to do is click right here to duplicate and add it to your Notion. This is how it looks like when there is some data on the side. What you can see is basically the calendar, where you can see your trades that being basically recorded. This is all you have to fill. What you're seeing right here, basically from Monday to Friday, you can see, and you can also like customize it if you go to the settings, what you want to see, what you want to track, things like that. So for me, I'm just like focusing on which day is the most profitable one, which I maybe should like ease off on a particular week, things like that. Also, what is my like a bias, if I'm more like a bull or bear side, and obviously my entry time frame, things like that. If I am going for, let's say today is Thursday as I'm recording this video, if I want to add, I can add basically the trade right here, or I have basically the buttons right here. So if I want to add a trade, I will click on this one. If I miss a trade, I also record it right here, and the backtester I'm gonna show a little bit later on. And a trading plan is something that I simply, basically all you can see here, I have some confirmations to kind of avoid me, or help me to avoid maybe some bad trades. You can also customize it, by the way. As you adding the trading plan, as you adding the trade, it will go to the trading journal right here. This is basically my entire database. What you can see here is I'm adding basically date, my symbols. I also found really helpful to tracking if it's a high impact news, things like that. So everything you see right here is all already prepared. Risk to reward ratio, directions, and as you can see here, longs and the days of the week is basically transferred right here for a quick overlook. You can track obviously the PNL execution if you're having some specific trading model that you want to track specifically, which one having which one having higher win ratings like that, it will be basically showcase. Also, what I found really helpful was to tracking the dates by the time, so I no longer need to track like how long did it take for me to take a specific trade. It's automatically calculated right here if you putting the input. And moving forward, you can also separate it to the intraday and based on the specific month and the session, which I found really helpful. The trading plan, or maybe last thing right here, if we click on some specific, let me add the trade right here. So if we add the trade right here, you can fill the columns, and the template basically showing you this one. So this is what I found really helpful to finding if I am in the zone, so to speak. I like to place the screenshot of my executions and the results, charts, conclusion, things like that. The same with the missing trades. It's pretty much very simple and very similar. The database is basically separate, but it looks very similar to the trading journal. So by the end of the week, I will go basically the missed trades, and I will see in the current week I haven't missed a trade. If I go to the weekly or the monthly, I will see each month basically how many trades I took or how many trades I missed, if I missed it on the high or low impact days, and what would be my potential outcome, things like that, which I found pretty much really helpful. And the trading plan is basically something that I found really helpful. So if I want to add a trading plan, then this is what I am expecting on this particular day. So let's say before I start trading, I click on this and it automatically print my day, so I don't need to do anything except maybe buy of the day. I can click right here if my bias was correct or not, but I can have my, notes and notions on that particular day. When it comes to my backtester is something that maybe I'm gonna talk about it later on, but it's basically you put some trading idea and you basically test it with the same parameters like the trading. So that's all you have to do right here. Also, based on what you're trading, you're gonna see the symbols, basically the trading pairs. You don't do anything right here. It's basically all automated. So based on the trading journal right here, it will be directly correlated to this page right here. So all you have to do right here, you will add the symbol, basically attach symbol to your trade. And if we go to the trading pair, you're gonna see that currently in the trading journal there's been 8 trades. Total R was 2 point because I didn't fill anything. It was just a showcase in this video. You're gonna see the win rate of each pairs, P&L, things like that. This is something that I found really helpful. When it comes to monthly results, again, everything is pretty much automated. I believe you don't do anything right here. Every single month, the first day of the new month, you're gonna have the new page. So as you can see, I didn't update it, or I haven't touched this page for quite some time, but it will basically create the month and the year. So you will put the month of the year and it will be showcased right here. What you do here is I added basically the same template like the previous Notion, so you don't need to do everything manually to create everything moving forward, but everything will be basically automatically created, and by the end of the month you can just do your monthly review right here immediately. And obviously you're gonna see basically how many trades each month you took or the year, and what was basically the win rate of that particular month, things like that, and total profits. So that's what I found really helpful. The really cool thing about my Notion is I added the account. As I'm scaling my trading, I am adding more and more funded accounts to the basically to my portfolio, to my capital. So it started to be really hectic when it comes to knowing my, my statistics of each account. So if I, let's say, take a trade, I can attach that particular trade on how many accounts I basically took it. So currently I have 2 accounts right here for the showcase, but I can create basically a new account. Let's say I'm gonna have, I don't know, like funding pips account, and it's gonna be $100,000. Now at this point, as you can see here, I will put $100,000, and as you can see, everything is basically 0 because I haven't took any trade on it. So what I'm gonna do is, let's say I took a trade today, and I will take this particular trade and I will add to this funded pip account. And I don't want to be basically filling all of it, but I will, let's say we will make, I don't know, $2,540. So if we close this and coming back to this account, now you will see that I've made basically 2.5% on this account. Let's say this is my already existing account that I can withdraw. So let's say I want to withdraw some money out of it. So let's say I'm gonna be withdrawing $1,500. So all I have to do right here is I'm gonna click withdraw. I'm gonna withdraw the money. As you can see here, this will be extracted from the current balance. So what I'm having here is the first one is showing the total P&L. So basically I wanted to track my total P&L of each account. This is gonna be the total basically amount of the trades that I took on the specific account, and this is my current balance. So this way I can see like how much I milk, sort of speak, each accounts in total. And this is my current basically portfolio. The really cool thing about this is I can track my withdrawals moving forward. So as you can see here, I just took the withdrawal from the funding pips and it was $1,500. So I can track my basically payouts or my withdrawals, in total, each separate months, also each specific account and total as well. This is a really cool thing. Now, if I go to the pair stats, I basically can track each ticker. I can check the new stats, basically showing me which days are the most profitable for me when it comes to my trading, my trading style, things like that. Same with the entry models. I can see which entry model is the most profitable one, and basically the same day stats right here. So it's basically a little bit more extended version of this, and the time frame stats as well. Obviously there is more, but I just kept this as the most important part. Now moving to the backtester. If you go to the backtester, you can test a specific idea, and basically based on the starting balance, what you let's say you want to test, I don't know, trading, I don't know, London breakout session, things like that, with $10,000, something like that, you can do so right here. And what you're gonna be doing is basically you having the backtest main. So the backtest main is basically extended trading journal, but it will be attached to the backtesting tools. So in here, you're gonna see basically pretty much all the trading ideas that you're doing. So by idea, I mean some specific trading strategy, things like that. So you're gonna see each idea, how it performed on, on the specific days and stuff. And you can individually add a different idea. So for me here, let's say I'm gonna be adding another, let's say the idea 1. If I go right here, you're gonna see 2 trades on that particular thing. Moving here, you will see all the trading ideas, how it basically performed, how many trades you took, and the win rate, and basically the P&L. So I found it pretty cool, to be honest, because sometimes I just want to test some strategy and maybe compare it to a different one. So this could be, I don't know, let's say RSI divergence. This one could be some, breakout, things like that. And I can compare on either same session or the different, time period, what is performing better than the other. So this is pretty much what I'm using here. And if I want to just having a separate backtesting database, I can just click on this and it will automatically create the new one alone for you. And I believe that's pretty much it. If you also want to go a little bit, let's say, deeper into a specific let's say trading style, you can do so by click on this and basically going to the trading style. But please do not change anything right here, else it will be basically disconnected from the main database. Also, you can add more options right here. You can add, I don't know, let's say you're gonna be having the position trade, so to speak. So if we going back to the trades journal right here, let's say we will come back to the trading style. So now you will have the position trade right here. So you can also add many things to your you can basically customize this tool as much as you like. Even the session, you can add and create, I don't know, pre-London session. You can create a specific time period. Basically, options are endless, but the main point why I create this database is you create one huge database. You can attach a specific sub databases of basically each columns, and the rest of it will be basically calculated automatically. So once you fill the trade, the rest of it is pretty much automated. Also, I'm not entirely sure if there's gonna be some bugs. I hope not, but if so, you can guys let me know. I'm gonna again, first link in the description. I will add some chat room, so you can guys let me know if there's gonna be some issues with the database so I can have a look on it and fix the issue or the bug. Also, with that being said, if you have some suggestion how to make this automation even better, you can do so as well. I wanted to add also some charts to it, but I know not all of the people who would be using this database not using the paid version of the Notion, so I didn't want to add additional charting tools, but we can do that in the future. So hope this is insightful, and let me know what you think. Take care.